Druid, Paladin, Warrior. Well, those aren't any of the classes. We said. Alright, I like Druid. I think Druid's fun to draft and then miserable to play. Let's draft Druid. This card, oh, I was going to say, this card's really good, but you need to get this card. This card's good with other choose one effects, even though this and Drum Circle are usually the two best. But you really have to have this card. In order for Druid to be good, man, I feel like you have to have like 1 or 2 copies of this, 1 or 2 copies of Arbor Up, a bunch of the cheap treants, the 1 mana like summon 2/2 treants and stuff. You have to have like the weapon or the legendary spell. You need like some combination of all of those, and you really can't be missing many. But right now we have them all. I do think Cultivation is very good. I think Anubisath is probably the correct pick here, and you'll like more likely go 3 wins or 4 wins taking things like Anubisath over things like Cultivation. But if you're trying to go 7 or 8 or 12, I think Cultivation, if it's good in your deck, it's great, right? So that's sort of my thought. And if you can get things like Forest Seedlings, then Cultivation gets really good. So if you summon 2 Saplings, it doesn't reduce it. If you let it blossom and summon 2/2 treants for 1 mana, then Cultivation's already down to 6. Once you get it down to like 0, it's pretty good. Then Conservator Nymph is really, really quite strong with 4 Seedlings. So on turn 4, you play like 2/2/2s, a 3/4, and you turn one of them into a 5/5 taunt. It's pretty crazy. Lifebinder's Gift's fun, and you know, it's okay. And these other cards are just not very good, so we'll take it. Twin Spell? Yeah, I don't love the Twin Spell, but I'll take it. There's a chance it could be good. I don't love it though. Guess we take a Ghost Rider. Lunar Eclipse is okay. Life Weaver used to be one of my favorite cards for Druid. You used to have to work to get random spells, and you used to have to draft like a synergistic deck and play like a moderately statted minion. Now it's like you just get an infinite amount of spells with no work. What is this? Good luck? I'm confused. Well, we're still going to play against mages, so we'll just, it doesn't matter how good your deck is or how synergistic it is or how fun it is, you just die anyway to like the Scourge or a Titan or whatever, or like Molten Rune or a Cosmic Keyboard or whatever. But this is why I like drafting Druid, because it's fun to draft Druid, but then playing it is always like almost always miserable. That being said, I actually really like Raise Your Main Battle Card, because you can play a 5-drop taunt on turn 3 or 4-drop taunt on turn 2 sometimes. So that's one of the OG mana cheat cards. Well, that's not true, but it's one of the better mana cheat cards they ever made back in the day. Crystal Stag, not very good. I don't like Wrath. I actually like Arborist. If we corrupt it, cool. If not, we'll probably just take Treants because we got Cultivation. We want more Treant generating cards. I actually think Embrace Nature can be quite good. It's a little dicey. We need to find the choose one cards, but I guess we have Arborist. Arborist is not a great one. We have Lifebinder's Gift. That's not a great one. We need that 7 mana 5/5 that summons 2/2s, and we need Drum Circle, but it's early. We can get them. I don't think Power of the Wild is a great one there either, but maybe we take it. Solar Eclipse. I feel like Solar Eclipse is just not that good. Alright, I'm gonna take Power here. I like Drake. Fanboy's okay, but I like Drake. This is interesting. These are all kind of crap. These were all... Well, Owl was never good. I guess Owl's gonna be pretty cheap, but I'll just take a Wrath. Maybe you, like, can kill something you absolutely have to kill. Living Roots. I don't love that. Man, we're getting, like, the worst choose one. I'm gonna definitely F it up at least once with Disciple. I'm gonna get bad cards all the time from Embrace, and it's gonna be miserable. These are Saplings, not Treants, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be more inclined. If it was like this type of card, I would be happy to take it here. Living Roots, I guess, is kind of good with Power of the Wild. It's kind of good with Cultivation, and it's kind of good with Blessing of Ancients. I guess we take it. Arbor Up's great. I love Flower Child. Let's take Arbor Up. Those are Treants, right? drum circle. Do like this as well. Arrow soilizer. We do want one drum circle quite badly though. It's all garbage. We take a pounce because it causes 0. The 8 is much better, but I'm going all in on Trance strategies here. We're taking Arborist. And we got Witchwood Apple. I think Witchwood Apple's great too. Spread the word I don't love. We don't have any way to buff our attack. I think I'll just take a Battle Guard. It's a decent 2. We don't have... Oh, we do have 1 taunt. Pretty great thing to discount, right? Because you can corrupt it. We need a couple more taunts, but it's not that important. We need 2 drops, so it fits that bill. I guess I take a Drake. Maybe I take a Necromancer in a deck that has Fire of the Wild and double Twin Spell. Soul of the Forest. Okay, this cultivation's good. It's officially good. Ratcher or Umbra Owl? For each spell you've cast this game. A lot of spells, don't I? Alright, it's probably going to be pretty cheap, right? Witchwood over Arborist, I think. Scorpid's great. Alright, what do we need now? We just need one of the 4 mana 2/3 weapons, one of the 5 mana 4/5s that draws cards, a legendary spell that summons a bunch of things. Pixie or Feral Rage? Feral Rage could be okay. I guess not. I'm gonna just take the Pixie. I like this card. I actually don't mind this card either. This card can be good though. Got another one. Okay. I just want one more big, good choose one card. Like the 7 mana 5/5. Just give me that at least. Or another Disciple or something like that. Scorpid? That's a good card. Okay, I mean, it's a Druid deck. It was fun to draft, and like I said, it'll probably be miserable to play. Let's pay out the last bet. We went 6, I believe. Let's set up a bet here. How many wins? And then I think I have something in my eye, so let me go. Oh man, shoulders are killing me today. That's not what I want. Yeah, I think it's probably like a 6 out of 10 Druid, which means it's like a 2 out of 10, like maybe like a 3 out of 10. Okay.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Now you're sailing on my seas. I must protect the wild.
I want those. What does this do? Extra mana crystal. Okay, let's just keep it. They're all cheap, right? I mean, why not? And then, let's see, we'll do this. Hero power plus 0. No scallywag.
My greetings.
How different would the game be if we all start at 2 mana? I mean, faster, right? Probably, probably control decks would get better. You'd be able to get to like a fire sale type card that much faster. I don't want to play that. That's stupid. Kind of fun, right? I hit him. One less turn of being 1 mana behind for going second. That's true. That would be true. Yeah, the game would be kind of like expedited. Be like, I mean, you'd have to like go back and like, you'd have to like print more and stronger, like 1s and 2s and 3s and stuff. Otherwise, there would be no aggro decks, probably. One drops would be kind of crappy, right? Like, you have to make them better, right? You have to be a 1 mana 3/3 or whatever, so they could compete with a 2 mana 3/4. Okay, it's time to not draw a minion. Wait, I actually didn't draw a minion. Sure. 6 mana.
Enough mana.
It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Whoa. Something's happening here. I don't know what.
For the wild.
Something's happening here. What does this card do? Your nature spells cost 2 less. Got a handful of nature spells. Could have held this for a turn, maybe. But, like, if let's say I don't play it and he kills these 3. Well, then I'm not playing 1 and casting drums so far, right? Ghost Rider. Man, I want to play this. It's just kind of weird and cool. It's a pretty good turn. Just shot in a 0, too much on my bet. I'll make sure to go 6 for you, okay?
Say the magic word.
6 mana. This, in my opinion, should be a treant. She should be like the queen of the treants. I'm gonna cash this one in. Crazy how much damage this thing is actually gonna soak up. 12 damage, 13 damage. Just because it's a 0/5. Lady Anaconda Treant. Lady Anaconda Treant. I don't see why not. Darn it. I guess it kind of has to double trade here, right? Oh wait, one of them gets bigger though, huh? It hit and then turn it into a 5/5. Then I could just play this.
They grow up so fast.
This may just be my best song yet.
This will cost 0. It's kind of nice. And then I could kill this guy. Is that worth it? I mean, this is just pretty strong too.
I don't have enough mana.
Venom.
I don't think I've ever attacked with that card. Maybe it's better to just cast it for 0. Next turn, you will be wondering why Ancient of Lore isn't a Treant. No, he's an Ancient. I was a little worried he would do something else. Blow up my whole board. Remember Ghost Rider on PBS? No. Was that a TV show? No, I'm sad to say I don't remember that. Let's see what we get. Plus 0. Zero's pretty low amount of mana. Let's do this.
Thirsty, aren't you?
Let's do this. Let's do this. It's Cheesy Kids Detective Show. Oh, I kind of do remember that, maybe. Yeah, maybe I do. Wow, look at this turn, dude. We're popping off. Popping off like Barishnikov. Also, it was Barishnikov a bad guy? Gold. That's the type of mana cheat that I subscribe to. I think those people are good co-workers, bad bosses, and terrible romantic partners. Reverend Chad, what are your thoughts on people who are perfectionists and a workaholic? I don't think they have to be bad co-workers or bad romantic partners or bad bosses. I think you probably have a mix of some, range of other personality traits. I think that's great. That's fine. As long as they're not, affecting me in any meaningful way, one way or another, I don't care. Let them do what they, okay. I want to keep, ripping and drawing cards here. I want to really put the old Heap-O into this. I'm gonna have to hit it once anyway. Might as well draw, right?
Too much water. Venom.
Too much water.
Just a sip.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Just some water and came back. How the hell did this board happen? That's a good question. That was great. That was an awesome game. It was a really awesome game. Ghost Writer. PBS. Cast Sheldon Turnip Seed. Turnip Seed?
Know the true
He played Jamal Jenkins.
fear.
Tram on
Protect
Tran.
the wild.
Played Tina Wynn. Todd Alexander played Rob Baker. It's like they picked the most generic name they could possibly think of. Maitiana Morales played Gabby Fernandez. David Lopez played Alex Fernandez. The series was filmed on lower location in Fort Greene, Brooklyn. It began airing on October 4th, 1992.
Hold the line.
It had 74 episodes. Critics and merchandise. Ghost Rider was critically acclaimed and honored for presenting a realistic, ethnically diverse world in its 2-hour mystery stories. What the fuck? 2-hour mystery stories? Rhythm and Toots? By the end of the 3rd season, Ghost Rider ranked in the top 5 of all children's shows on American television. Created as an integrated, branded multimedia project, the Ghost Rider brand included magazines and teachers' guides, software, home video, game licenses, and product and other outreach materials. It reached over 1 million children each month. Let's kill these things. Gotta deal with them eventually, right? They released by Bantam Books. Noggin's website featured exclusive casebook files based on the show. Revival in September 2019. It was reported that Ghost Rider Revival would air on Apple TV. It premiered on November 1st, 2019. The series was nominated for 8 Daytime Emmy Awards. The spin-off premiered in April 2021. Boy, that's crazy.
This may just be my best song yet.
Heal 2. Take like a little buff. Maybe a little buffaroo. Ward. This card's so good. Innervate's pretty nice too. Just gonna take this card. Gain a lot of life. Hey, Abumi. Okay, hold on. Where can I...
Who's a good
Videos.
tentacle?
Ghost Rider. Let me pause this. Coming soon. What was the show, though? I think it's great. What the hell is wrong with these kids? It was a sound. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play.
They grew up so
Yes.
fast.
It's nice, it's cool, type. Wow, that looks horrible. Oh man, what happened to my board? 2 mana destroyed my entire board. But my question, I guess, is this. It's very simple, but it's this. Why did he destroy the whole thing for 2 mana? Whereas, to be fair, I'm thinking... I did summon 15 worth of minions for 4 mana, so maybe destroying it all for 2 is almost fair? What? What? Discovery of magic? From a random chaotic tendril? Gave him the stars align. And he's... What is going on here? This game's wild. I feel like I'm getting scammed. Can't help but feel like I'm getting scamozed. He played a 1 mana 4/5, a 2 mana 5/5. Well, I should be able to destroy his whole board for 1 mana, right? Is that not how this works? What is this? Back in my day, we had YTV with Reboot, Beast Wars, and Yvonne of the Yukon. What was Yvonne of the Yukon? I recognize the other two. Yvonne of the Yukon. Canadian animated series. We didn't have that. Videos. Alright, here we go. You ready?
We shall end this disturbance.
I didn't have any fun this game. Okay. Yvonne of the Yukon. This is pretty great. Gotta have some guy with a weird bass voice at the end there for some reason. What are we listening to? The theme song for Yvonne of the Yukon. One of the top YouTube comments was, "This show started my depression." I don't know why or what that means exactly, but you find humor in that.
Time waits for no one.
Drink up, my children.
I watched a lot of TV. I never heard of that. Looks like it was a Canadian animated show. I had never heard of it either. I'd never seen that. Looks like it aired in the UK as well, based off of some of the YouTube comments. We didn't have that one. We had Reboot. I didn't like Reboot, though. I liked Recess. I think that was on the same channel, right? ABC Family? Disney? There was like a second Disney channel. It was a ripoff of Molly of Denali. I don't know if it really was, but that's funny. Maybe it was. Want to watch Redbeard play a horror game one day. I played Lies of P a little bit. That game was scary. Where zombies or monsters. Sometimes I'm ready to tap. Dirty mother effer. Oh my god, double fucking taunt. Double fucking taunt. Double fucking taunt. Horror reaction are the best memories. Are they? You might be right. You might be right. He might be dead. I'm really hopeful that he's dead. Up north had a few shows unique to us.
I'll start this show.
That's okay then. Are you excited for hockey season? Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I need a small amount of damage. Just a small amount of damage.
May this blossom for all eternity.
Wait, I can't hero power anymore. I love Druid and Arena with Drum Circle. Yeah, it could be nice. I guess this was a good game regardless, but it's a really frustrating one to lose. If we do. Finally about time for the NHL to start Beer League. Already been going on a month. Do you play in the Beer League? Do you play in the Beer League? I mean, the song's okay. I don't know. Oh, Drum Circle. Drum Circle. Are you down for Party Animals on Thursday? Dredge was mentioning it on stream. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. 11.
For the wild.
Get this dirt out of here. I hate the weather, it's too hot. Where do you live, Fire Dragon? I hate the heat. Where I was from, it used to get to be like 110. Sometimes it would get 120. Singapore! It was like 49C. Like one day it was 49.4. Something like that. I was unhappy. Last night, I was gonna buy a Powerball ticket. The jackpot is 1.7 billion now. But I was too late. Anyway, somebody left $20 of credit in the lottery machine, so I bought a bunch of other tickets. No winners, but I consider that lucky. That's nice. Pure profit. Worst nightmare weather for
I must
oily
protect
skin.
the wild.
I'm oily. I'm oily. I don't want that. Do I want this? I don't even like that. Wish snow will happen in Singapore, maybe. Isn't the world cooling down over time? Global cooling, isn't that what I've been hearing so much about? Coin a 3 into a 3. That's a sign of the world ending, I guess. Well, I don't want the world to end. Dig it up. Cultivation down to 7. Shoot. There goes that plan. Do this turn. And I can play 1 and 1 next turn. Rhythm and Toots. But see, now I'm like golding cards. So, purely visual. He should be trance, in my esteemed opinion. Arbor up. Very beautiful.
Let's raise the hoop.
What did you just say to me? I want to shoot that, huh? Arbor up next turn. I could play this. Do this, maybe?
For the wild.
And I can play this and Arbor up and buff it again to max board. Observation deck has been quite the hype lately. What is that? What do those words mean? Come on, dude. Maybe I play this. It's a somewhat horror genre of finding the differences in a game. What type of animal would ever play a counter spell here, right? Your goal is to spot the anomaly and survive. It's a deck where you're observing. Did you ever watch Shadow Raiders? Same era style as Reboot and Beast Wars. I don't recall Shadow Raiders. Shadow Raiders. It's another Canadian animated television show. I don't think we had that one. The original character designs were created by the reboot designer, Brendan McCarthy. Shadow Ragers is set in a 5-planet star system known as the Cluster. 4 inhabited planets are in a constant state of war, always raiding one another for resources unique to each planet. However, when an alien named Tekla, boy, they should probably sue Tesla, come from another solar system, she brings a warning. The Beast Planet is coming. Now Graveheart, a humble miner of planet Rock, must convince the leaders of Fire, Rock, Bone, and Ice to put aside their differences and stand aside against the Beast, their new common enemy. That sounds cool. Like if I was like 10, I'm in.
Let the blood
Wins.
begin.
Oh.
I must protect the wild.
The end of each turn, players. At the end of each player's turn, give a random one of their minions 1 health. I'm gonna look for a 1 or a 2. It's very important to get on the board early and start, cashing in those buffs here if we can. It was a juicy turn 6 board, man. We were really popping off last game.
My greetings.
Yeah, that show sounds cool. I bet it's horrible. Stupid.
Be my pet.
Well, be my pet. No offense. I bet it's awful, but if I was a kid, I kind of liked it. My legs are cold. These are not great. This is spend all your mana, gain that much attack or twice that much armor. Both of these being at 4 is good because they survive the Eulogizer. Whereas if this was a 2-5 and this was a 1-3 and he shot here, I actually wouldn't be in a great spot. If I get a 2, I'm in an okay spot. Get 2, play the bounce. Oh wait, never mind.
Thirsty, aren't you?
I could keep the poison. I think I'll just do this. I get the 1/1s as well. Which, if I have a board, is quite enticing. Five mana. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider. Oh, dude!
This may just be my best song yet.
Let's take the apple. And yeah, sure. Dang, it's not right. Not right.
Nobody run from me!
Druid just feels like the minute they play the AoE, then the game's over.
For the wilds.
Add 2 trance. Add 2 trance. Alright, let's go 2, 1, 1. And then next turn, if some of this is alive, we can go 1, 1, 3. Maybe we can go 1, 3, 3. I wish when he cleared my board, he didn't also fully heal, thus stopping me from being able to push damage, play minions, or effectively play the game. I wish that. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, I just thought of something. If in the future, let's just say in the distant future, this VOD is still, you know, kicking about, and any future civilizations are watching this, and you have the ability to like reconstruct my DNA, bring me back to life just from watching this, I'm in. Please do it. That is all. I'm ready to come back. I'm back, baby. Oh, also, I was the king back in this time, so I should be afforded certain luxuries. 2 of your finest cheese wheels, futuristic cheese wheels, a robot to help me with my daily tasks. It's kind of rude. What am I doing here? How does this work? Lose that. It's now? I haven't really known. That happened. Oops, dying. Wait, these are dying too. Wait. Oh no, I wouldn't have had these two. I mean, I don't even know why we're even bothering to play.
I concede.
You're still the king in the future or now? Would that be you or a clone? Oops. I mean, that's not really an oops. We can't win, so it doesn't really matter. We lost the game on turn 4 or 5 or whatever. You'll find when your cards are awful and your opponent's deck is unbeatable that all of your plays are bad. So they all look bad. But it's not because you play bad or that you have better options, because card quality is very, very different.
All will serve me.
So you're at a disadvantage every turn of the game.
I must protect the wild.
Our disadvantage amounted to a loss 3 turns earlier than that final turn there. Okay, I mean, maybe. I mean, we can only do one thing in our deck. Dump our hand and pray to buff and pray they don't have an AoE. What I'm going to try to do. What does this card do? The first card drawn is a card a player can afford to play. Good coin. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. We've already like almost doubled Druid's played win rate, so we're doing okay. Old school Hearthstone start. Living Roots into Murloc Tidehunter. Like a super common arena play a long time ago.
No, that's not right.
Oh, I'm kind of screwed. I had done that instead of the saplings. I could at least do that. Dang. What if I hero power? I guess I hero power, trade, phase, buff, and then he buffed 3 minions.
For the wilds.
Grow up so fast.
And what are we doing next turn? I always want to do both of these. I want to get 2 spells, but I also want to reduce my spells cost. That ain't great for me. Play this and then buff them. Could do I guess I could do something like this. Maybe? See what we get? Pixie. That's not good at all. That certainly wasn't worth
Too much water.
mana invested in it. What could I have got? Power of the Wild would have been very good. Wrath would have been fine.
It's highly infectious.
Drum Circle would have been great. Actually, that was pretty much the only one that didn't do anything.
I concede.
Okay. I think it messed up draw because of the anomaly. No. That anomaly is just the first card drawn.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
Okay. Well, we reached the point in the run where we can only queue into mages and death knights, so
Wild.
I guess this is to be expected. This is why you kind of can't play Druid, but we weren't offered mage or death knight, so we gotta make the best of a bad offering. It's just like you can't play, and I think that that's what feels so bad. You don't get to play the game.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Should I coin them out? I mean, we're not increasing our odds probably of winning the longer the game goes.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
I have a song in my heart. My song. My song.
That might be Water Ellie. So we're gonna play a secret. We're gonna play a spell either way. Bounce. Bounce means I can kill a hero power. So let's do this, I guess. Or we could forge this and try to get a good card at some point.
For the wild.
I guess we keep the Treant alive. Oh, yeah, I can do this too. Draw a beast and reduce its cost by 1. I have Umbra Owl. Oh, I have Scorpions. Those are good. Yeah, Druid doesn't really get a lot of beasts anymore, huh? It's not great. But maybe it'll lose health.
My best song yet.
This card's very good. That cultivation would be good for us. I think I'm actually just gonna take one. We have more treants on the way at some point if we can live. Wait, it lost attack? That's not good. I have time to play this. I'm pretty far behind. Reduce the beast cost by 2. I mean, if I get an Umbra Owl, I wonder if I can cast it. Oh, you know what? Even if I get... So even if I get a Scorpid, I could innervate out a Scorpid. So it'd be down to 1. What animal would I pick? What's the... Does Blood Treant corrupt cards? Yes, it does. What animal would I pick for what? Sorry. Like, to be? Or to own as a pet? Or to eat? Or to fight?
Drink up, my children.
Wake up, Redbeard, you little idiot. Drum circle. Huh.
The dark path is my destiny.
Actually don't have space for all of this. It's pretty good next turn though, right? He's got to kill... Alright, I guess he doesn't have to kill anything. To become your lawfully wedded wife. Sorry for the typos. To be... What animal would I want to be? Probably like a house cat. It's pampered and cared for. I don't want to be a wild animal. It's cold out there and I'm going to get attacked. I don't want to be like an old bison. Get high on catnip all day. That sounds legit. Speaking of catnip, I hear my friend here. Hold on.
Was that intentional? For the master. Was that intentional?
See what this guy's up to. Maybe he wants to sleep. Maybe he wants a snack. If you were a cat, you could play with Sebastian all day as a cat. He's here now. Let's see if he wants to come over here, if he wants to sleep. He wants to come over here. What a wonderful day.
Malfurion versus Scar.
Internet goes, it's got Sebastian holding out.
The blight begin.
I must protect the wild.
He's circling me. Maybe he's waiting to attack. Suddenly the day seems so much brighter. Nice hat. Do you let him pick you up? Does he let him pick you up? He picks me up? Dude, does he let me pick him up? I don't really try too much. Here. Our old outdoor kind of street cat, when I lived with my mom, she didn't really like to get picked up very much.
Bramble guards, hold the line!
What the hell are you doing, guy? Yeah, type, that's okay. I knew what you meant. I was just trying to read it. Figure out what the hell was going on. I mean, what the hell is going on? I mean, even if he kills them both, I don't really care. I'll play the Disciple. A cat friend. I think he wants to jump up here, but he's like... Okay, there you go. Got a king friend. Oh, God. Got a king friend. Okay, what were we doing? Yeah, I'm gonna just play this.
Ladies blossom. Eternity.
He wants to attack the mouse, I guess.
Here for a good time.
Can't do bones. Eat most things. Wait, my whole board's gone. Where's my treant plan? Have to do this. Yes. Cats are yuck, dude. You're crazy. You're crazy. He's a sweet boy. Oh God, what are you doing?
Till death do us part.
How many? 7? 7 is so many. Cat's name better be Cheeto. We call him Sebastian around these parts. This could be really good.
You didn't need that, did you?
How does he have no spells in his hand? What is his score bugged or something? Let Sebastian play. He was playing. I got 2 beautiful cats on the couch with me right now. Yeah, what? Who wouldn't like some cats? What type of monster wouldn't? I really should put away some of these Pokemon cards because he likes to jump up here and kick them all around. He had full minions 1 turn ago. You know that? I think we did. You know what? Maybe we... Those don't help me. Stops me from dying this turn. Allows me to die in the future turns, so that's nice. That is nice. As long as our late game is better than this this Death Knight's late game, though, we should be fine.
My shield for
Summon 2 treants. Kills my guy. It's a bold play. Actually kind of helps us out a little bit if we get something like Arbor up. Summon 2. I play the 3. Put Arbor up, but then I would do this. Yeah. Maybe reducing the cost of spells is good. It doesn't let me get anything else down. If I had a 2-cost spell,
what to do?
could work. I guess we're getting up to like 10 mana soon, so maybe we'd just rather have the spells. Okay, it's not very good. I don't have any targeted spells right now, so that's not great. You'd have to have like a give a minion +2, +3 or something.
It's boogie time.
Okay, I mean, kills 2 of them. He kills the poison now. I can get some stuff on the board. Let's do this. Do this.
They grow up
And
so
this.
fast.
This. And then if we draw Drum Circle, we might have minions. If we draw Blessing, we can try to look for Power of the Wild, maybe.
The citadel stands strong.
Oh yeah, I need to beg for followers. Bravo, her 99. Thank you, Bravo. Some help. You know what? I'll consider that help.
Too much water.
For the wild.
I win my prediction if you lose, but I kind of want you to win this one. Yeah, you can let me get to 6, right? I can get to 6.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the Fire Lord. I must protect the wild.
Where's Seedling is good. I don't want those other cards. I don't like them. Witchwood Apple is good too. It's a pretty good hand. I wouldn't sweat it too much, Grav. This is a 12-win deck. This deck has overperformed already at 5. I sincerely doubt we will double our win total while overperforming with a Druid. But it has been moderately fun. So, there's that. It's gonna coin, but then next turn I'm kind of behind the 8-ball. Just use the treants to fight the saplings. He's opted to take. The following turn we can play this and this if we want. What our deck is basically a combo deck that loses when anybody has any AoE, which most people do. And also loses if I don't hit my combos. We draw well and get good RNG, we're all good. Yeah, sure, but you can't expect to do that 14 times. Double trade and just play the 3. I definitely want to coin out the other thing.
They grow up so fast.
I'm kind of just doing what he's doing, but better, so. Redbeard, bad deck, best pilot. Yeah. This deck is going 12-2. It would be an awesome deck to go 12-2. It's very synergistic, and it's when, you know, you draw like this and your opponent isn't a shaman that lightning storms you or a mage that does other magey stuff. It is quite good. 2+2 to the board. I could make the trade so that if he has an arbor up, it's not quite as powerful. I think I should just take it. I don't think I have lethal. We should count how much damage we have. 11.
I concede.
I was gonna say, maybe if we just take a minute, he'll just concede. Before we have to make a decision. So I'll take it. Turn 4, not bad. Okay, where'd Sebastian go? Oh, there he is. I can see his ears.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You think he wants to watch TV?
Knowledge is power.
I must protect the wild.
Told you guys, but you guys don't listen to me. I don't listen. Let's see if he wants to watch it.
What do you seek?
Time waits for no one.
Oh wait, why do I have both? I have two of these? Do I have to do this? Let's get this now. Let's do that.
What to do?
Hmm. Okay, I put his favorite bird show on. Looking good today. Thanks, Giraffe Dookie.
Giving struggle.
I put his favorite bird show on, I think. That's good.
May this blossom for all eternity.
Bird show? Yeah, it's a about birds. Can you see that? Watch it. I don't know. This is the first time I ever put it on for him. He's just cleaning himself on the couch right now. Surprised he doesn't attack the TV screen. Maybe he will. It's good. Think about getting a new TV.
My shield for Argus.
Little shit. That's pretty good. A lot of mana. My days. Really isn't that good. That's pretty good. He loves it, but I'm afraid it's not educational enough. This squirrel shows too if the birds aren't quite his thing. I don't know. Funny how some cats and dogs watch TV. I'd say he's moderately interested. What a guy.
Presentation is everything.
That's not bad. Oh, that's annoying. Knocking stuff down. Okay. It's scaring me. wrist. Yeah. Theory, that's kind of good. Theory. I could hero power. Let's take 2 more nature spells.
For the wild.
Midnight demons. What's a midnight demon? Do you mean that sound? That was Sebastian the cat. Knocking stuff off the couch. He hates things. He hates when there are things on the couch. Crash of Thunder is kind of good in Druid. Yeah, it's kind of good. Consider it a premium thing, but wouldn't consider it totally useless.
Thirsty, aren't you?
It's kind of nice to have. I think I'll do this. This can get cheaper. This is just pretty mana efficient. Not much. I mean, with the taunts, it's just kind of better. My kitten watches TV. He even plays cat games on my iPad. I think if I got him an iPad, he would play those games. Cats like jump on him and stuff.
How enchanting.
Red, hey Tansny. How are ya? Had a sneaking suspicion you might be here. Summon 5 treants. They could have started with that. Yeah.
For the wild.
I made it, you're here. This guy is, I don't know, he's just chilling out on the couch right now. But I put on a program of birds. I think he might like it. I get to see a cutie, then I get to see another cutie. Wow. Who's the cutie?
Spectacular.
Who?
You are something else.
My greetings.
Redbeard, the Druid Master. What's he doing while watching? He's falling asleep. He says he needs his bird program to fall asleep and relaxes him. Got yourself a cat? No. But I just, you know,
Now
he hangs out here sometimes. These bad boys in the middle of the night. Redbeard and Sebastian. Reduce the cost of all the cards in both players' starting hand by 1. That could be very good for me. He's sleeping now, right? Nice.
I must protect the wild.
He's like half asleep. I think I'm gonna go for like my combos, even though those are good cards. We want Treants, we want Scorpids, we want Witchwood apples. Might be able to decipher it on one of the photos, but I don't got my hopes up. I mean, I can read it. If he starts running around, it'd be hard.
Access denied.
Access denied. Could be very good. Red, I had a dream where you were streaming some VR game, but you had no hat on, and we could see your curly red, luscious hair. Curly red, luscious hair? Sounds like me. It really does. Why would you deny asses? I will never deny an ass. Can you fight the same player twice in arena run? Yeah, you can. It doesn't happen too often, but it definitely is possible. My dear friend Kevin Garnett once said, anything is possible.
For the wilds.
I don't know if this is right or not. But I get to keep them both. I get to push a small amount of damage. So that's certainly a consideration. Eventually Hearthstone Arena will just be red and Dread's duking it out for all eternity. So you're saying you do believe in hell. Got it. You do believe in hell. It's a neighborhood cat who comes to visit, yeah. Fair description of him. What a guy. Let's do this.
They grow up so fast.
What do we get? Oh, it says a start of my turn. I don't know what this song is. One in, one in, one in. Is that annoying? Five treants.
Too much water.
Lucky you. Lucky Robo. Three mana, 8/8. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm buffing up the ever-loving crap out of this board. No treants, sadly. 3, 6. Guess I play. No, I can pounce. Okay, lethal here? 25, I do.
You got me.
Oh, you caught me. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, we are climbing the ranks of the Hearthstone Arena.
Malfurion versus the Lich King.
Will
I
serve
think is that the one we listened to?
in death.
We
I
can
must
listen to this.
protect the wild.
Let's see. These are decent for me. They summon treants. But they are 3 mana 2/2s. And I could draw later, potentially. I think what we really want is Witchwood Apple. Or Seedling. Yeah, probably those. I think we expected between 0 and 12. Somewhere between 0 and 12. If I had to guess, I think this deck probably goes 4 or 5 more than it goes 7 or 8. But it is good when it hits. Definitely can be very good. Could be a good turn to have picked up a Pounce instead of this. Kashia, thank you for your follow. Kashia.
The citadel stands strong.
Really hate that card.
They grow up so fast.
I just feel like I can never time. Suppose on 10, if you forge it and then play it and then draw a drum circle and then you could draw the drum circle, that's probably worth 10 mana. I think forges, I can't really tell if it's like a really good mechanic or not. It feels like a lot of the forges are too expensive, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's good that there's an actual cost to, there's an actual cost.
much water.
You know what? I'm just gonna cast one. No, that's not the one I actually want to draw. I want to draw the cheap ones, unless I draw the Disciple, and then... Long name, I'll get that for you in just one moment. We take the mana crystals, and then we're gonna play this. I don't know the name of the song. It is called Head First. But here's the whole album. So I can do this and this. Wait a turn. Get more treants out of it. Ghost Rider. Alright, I'm down for Ghost Rider probably. It's a lot of treant. MDGA, Redbeard for President 2024. I was thinking about being president. Not like I wasn't thinking about running for president. I was thinking what it'd be like if you were the president. And I think one of the many bad things about being the president is you'd have to go a bunch of places you probably didn't want to go, and do a bunch of things you also probably didn't want to do, and you'd also probably get assassinated if you tried to do a good job. So, you know. Other than that, first we pounce, then we bounce. Too big for a corpse explosion. How lucky do you think I am? Me? About as lucky as anybody else in the world, probably. Maybe a little luckier. Oh, now he would. My mistake. Corpse explosion would count those 5 bios, right? US presidency in a nutshell. You get to live in a White House. Imagine how many animal sanctuaries you could fit in there. I don't know if they let you just, like, load it up with animals if you want. I guess one good thing about being the US president is you would make a ton of money. For some reason, you would increase your net worth substantially while in office, while serving the public.
Remnants of life.
Bum, bum, bum.
All life must end.
Oh, did he gain life? You're the one who makes the rules. You are the president. I'm the president of the stream. So if you want 22 million Sebastians, fuck them. Okay.
Malfurion versus Scarlet.
Let the blight begin.
I must protect the wild.
Alright, let's ditch the Drake. Ditch the Drake too. Sucks that Arnold Schwarzenegger can't run. He said he would if he could, but he's not a natural born citizen. Does it suck though? Would he be a good president? I don't really know. Was he a good governor? Really hard to tell with politics. Seems like everybody's bad. I don't know if you saw, but there was 5 new Genshin codes I threw up in the Discord. I did see. I actually meant to ask you at the beginning of the stream. What do those entail? What do we get if we utilize those? Primo gems or books? There's a lot of codes. I wasn't sure if I was getting like what I was getting there. And are they like expired? Are they those ones that are only good? One is Primo and the rest is books and money. I mean, I'm running low on Mora. I made I got Nuvalette to 90. So much Mora to level a character up to 90. They're dead. The codes are dead? My clumsy cat is perched on the back of my chair. I'm afraid how she will get down. She seldom jumps. You might have to let her down. No? They really don't last long. You took too long. I had to work. I don't know how long they were up for. Before I started today's stream, I was gonna throw it on real fast.
You here for the tour?
Oh shit. I was like, oh, let me go try to get them real fast, but they might still work. You little scammer. You're trying to keep all the, I was trying to keep all the, Himo gems for himself.
Too much
For
water.
the wild.
He's trying to cash him in 10 times. Wow. 10 to 12 betters. Congratulations. We gotta get this one up on YouTube. Wow. I didn't think we were gonna do it.
Malfurion versus Lady Vash.
Your time ends now.
I must protect the wild.
We did it. Okay. Well, that's not a great hand. Is there an anomaly?
I don't have enough mana.
I can forge it. Guess I've got two. Alright, I guess I'll forge it. I don't love it. What are you gonna do?
Follow me. No, that's not right.
Job done.
10 to 12 better just won 190,000 channel points. Wow. That's a good rate. That's a good ratio. Maybe I'll get something. Oh dear.
Ladies blossom. Eternity.
Need spell damage. How do I get spell damage?
Let's run a roof over this place.
Wait a minute. Go face with everything. Shoot. Actually in a pretty good spot if we had spell damage. Which we do not. How does this work? Am I losing this? I could have known that cost 3, didn't it? I did lose the effect. Is that because they just stack? Oh no, I got it on the 2 cost spell from the forge, and then I had 1 from this guy, right? We're a tough spot. I mean, we've been in a tough spot since turn 1 or 2. Definitely 3, 2. You know, hey, what are you gonna do? We're Druid, right? Not a lot of comeback cards, but I'd say it's not a 0% chance to win from here. I wouldn't say it's likely that we can come back and win, but I wouldn't say 0. Could Arbor up and play that, but I think we need to do more here. maybe. Maybe now? Maybe? Still looks pretty tough. But if this trade happens, I guess I could always, like, shoot. Need more mana. I need to get a Nourish this turn somehow. Overloaded? No. He's overload going into next turn. Healing. So... it's 3? If I just play, like, Arbor Up. Arbor Up's kind of good here, isn't it? Kind of. It corrupts these things, which is kind of nice. Do I play this? Or do I just do this?
For the wilds.
Come back. We're ahead right now. We have more mana. He's overloaded this turn. I have some removal. I'd say it's possible. We could, like, play this, this, and this. And then if you hit something like Drum Circle or Cultivation, you could get there in a turn, right? That's sort of how our deck works. You could trade here, fire Ellie, and that wouldn't even be that bad. As long as this is happening. Looks moderately promising.
Drink up, my children.
So
They grew up
this.
so fast.
I don't want to greed it. Is that crazy? He didn't really do anything last turn.
For the wilds.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this one. He's at 30. 225,000 points go to Panda. Jordy, nice. How many channel points do you have now? I wonder. We get an overload card from him. I actually don't know what I'm doing next turn. Let's take a look at the choose one cards we could get still. Pixie is shit. Arborist is fine. Drum Circle is great. Alright, I'm not gonna greed it anymore.
Too much water.
Even though I could still get a ton. But it's kind of like, you know, it's a little redundant how many you have. If you have 4, if you have 7, 4 is probably going to be good. If you have 4 or 7 and they can answer it, they can probably answer all of them, right? It's like a Lightning Storm or this card they already played, Landslide. Look at the fools who predicted 4 to 6. Oh wait, I was one of them. Not great for him. I mean, it's a great card, but it wasn't that good. I ever have lethal here? 4, 7, 11. 11 plus 8 is 19. I think if he didn't roll a taunt, we might still have lethal, huh? Yeah, I think we do. We can shoot here.
Too much water.
For the wilds.
Alright, we're gonna try to get a 12 win with this Druid deck. That's crazy. 0-3 bets are a scam because decks bad enough to be in that tier are often retired. Well, we paid out 0-3 earlier. Let's do a prediction. Will we win this game, this 12 win game, okay? Bet accordingly.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Victory on
I'm hungry. Will Mr. Red finish this game before I finish making a sandwich? What is this? Both players start with 2 more cards drawn. This card gets a little better when you can get extra cards because you can get more reduction if you so chose. Oh, Witcher versus a warrior. Yeah, that's crazy. Druid and warrior. Looks like one of these shite classes will be going 10. That's pretty cool. What's my best draw here? Witchwood apple? There's no water in this.
My greetings.
My greetings. I wish I was going first in the 12-win game.
I prefer post-pop goblins.
Scared I might lose. Remember, we're going second here. Our hand is good, but seconds usually don't bode well.
Let's warm you up.
Could shoot it. Yeah, I think I will. Hate this. Tearing up these drums. DJ Red. DJ Red you're talking to. That Arbor Ups. Oh, if I get a Pounce. Pounce would be great. No Pounce. Ooh, that's pretty good too. How do I spend the 2 though? Ugh. I'll do stuff later, I guess. I'll stop sucking later. Gonna need another Arbor Up, but I don't have another Arbor. Warrior for sure won't have any Titans. Did face a Titan during this run. We beat the Druid. No, the Death Knight. Triple candle. Get 2 nature spells. I don't know if I should have done that. Maybe I should have done that first. Could I? Maybe I could have like hero powered or something. Oh, he's got an 8/8. It's turn 5. He's at 18. Trez was hating on vegetables again. I don't know how the man survives. He's rotting from the inside. He's just like he's like an empty husk. He's like a insect's exoskeleton. And if this trade happens, wow. Oh no, it's a bridge rift though. But I guess that's not the end of the world. No, it's kind of the end of the world actually. Okay, that's actually kind of bad now that I think about it.
Drink up to my children.
They grow up so fast.
Be not afraid.
I don't get that damage, and there's a chance that this thing just polywags me. I don't have enough mana every turn. I need more mana. Need more mana. We do this and this. If this trade's happening, then he's taking 13, 14, 15, 16. Plays a weapon, accidentally chops it, says oops. Favorite, I will feed you vegetables. My favorite is baby carrots. 7/7 rush. Taunt. He's more Taco Bell than man at this point, Dreads. Yes. Interesting. Oh, he had to do it in that order. Oh, nice. Responsible play there. Boy, that's pretty nice. I should probably do this.
Dark path is my destiny. Too much water.
9's pretty low. Could brawl. He could, Blade Storm, maybe? Trade with... Kind of tough, because it's going to deal 3 to everything right now. It's like a Blade Stormy type one.
This
Barricade.
area is off limits.
You will not come closer.
Lots of taunt. It's pretty good. Ever dead?
Grow.
Alright, guess we went 12. Hi YouTube, I was here for what I think is a win. Yeah, it's crazy. Cool. It's good to get YouTube content up that's not Mage or DK. I think we did pretty well. I think we worked pretty hard. I don't know how he won the 11. Yeah, synergistic Druid. Remember when you guys were hating on Druid and I said, hey, it's fun and it'll probably go 12. GG, Redbeard is OP. The impossible has happened. The Owl was actually surprisingly good for us. A lot of the other cards, I think, are pretty clearly good. Arbor Up, Scorpids, Drum Circle. I think that 1 mana spell that forges and gets choose 1 card, I think that card's